So we're in a different spot today. And I'm going to give everybody some time while I set up. I'm back. All right, I am going to give you a quick tour of where I'm sewing today. This is the Duchess, my 301 Singer. We're going to sew on this today, and I'm not going to show you my project yet, what we're going to do, but here is a whole bunch, I don't know if you could see all the way down, a whole bunch of fabric and stuff, because today we're going to be quilting for passive forward quilts. Up here, as you can see, that was once a spooky box that I had made. Good morning, Deb. Good morning, Melanie. And I have other tables set up. Here's one over here. That is my 403 and that I restored. This is the 15 right here and my 99 here. And then I'm going to swirl you all the way around. This here is my 401, and then bring you over here. We had to extend because we're having more people than I expected. So right here, I have my Hobby 1200 Grand Quilter, and we could put this over here. And we have a cutting station, which I'll open up and put right in the middle of the living room. I'm going to just move that right over there. We have our ironing station. We have couches if you get tired, TV. And then the other room, the room right next to us is where all our snacks going to be, because, you know, we got to quilt with snacks. We have got to quilt with snacks. So I'm going to bring you over again. All right, so I think we have quite a bit of us on here. So good morning from Australia. I have Melanie, good morning. Linda, Pat, Sheila, good morning. And Deb, the Pug Mama Quilter. She has a channel. You know, Deb, you're always welcome to drop your links in for your channel. I don't say that, but yes, I give everyone permission to drop off their links and the channel. Good morning, Barb. So we are going to make, this actually was brought to you by a viewer like you. I'm sounding like PBS. Elizabeth emailed me. I have gotten some emails from everyone, and thank you so much. Oh, it's good evening, Rhonda. Good morning. It's good evening from Australia. Oh, that's right. You're in Australia now. Rhonda is having a trip of a lifetime. She is having a ball, I hope. So this was brought to you by Elizabeth. She found this free pattern, and it is called, right here, this, I'm trying to not, even though it's a free pattern, I don't know if I can show you, the sizes, but here's the super sized 9 patch. She was featured. Let's talk about this person. Her name is Anita Grossman Solomon from New York. And she devised a rotary cutter quilt for an appearance on Simply Quilts, episode 1129. And I found it last night and I watched it. And just with 2 cuts with the rotary cutter using 3 fabrics and swapping the cut pieces yields 3 baby quilts in no time. So these quilts I thought measured in the parameters that the lady gave me. So It is 34.5 by 40.5. So I think this is going to be a good one. Good morning, Annette. So what I did is, I was very confused at first when I read these instructions. I'm not going to lie. I read these instructions like 10 times and I'm like, what? And then I figured it out. And then I spoke to Melanie last night and she had said that there was a video and I found it and I watched it. But what I did is I just actually cut in here. It gives you the sizes, what your, after you cut your fabric, what it would yield. So I took those measurements and kind of went off of that instead of cutting it the way she did. But I am going to do that one day. But I needed to get, I don't know, I have like 15 of these kits cut out for today. And I wanted the center, right? You have 3 fabrics. So if these were my 3 fabrics, because I'm sewing one today with you all, this is one of them, right? And that would make a lovely big center. And then the next one I chose is this. And probably Rhonda, these are ones you sent. This all came out of the Rhonda closet over there, the donation closet. And then this. And I loved these balloons. And I said, this gives a lot of interest. It's almost like a panel for the center part. So instead of having one big giant center that's this, or a giant center that's this, which is good, right? I thought, why not make all the centers like this? So that's why I cut them separately. So let's see, can I come over here and you see? Yep, I just can't see your chat. So we have this as the center, these as the cornerstones. Oh, let's see. And then this as the top, and these as the sides. I will tell you, when I watched her video, and I've been quilting a long time, I learned something new. You can always learn something new. So let's show you what the quilts look like once they're finished. So I recommend putting, and this is from Quilt Maker, if you keep your magazines, Quilt Maker May/June 06. But all you have to do is Google Super Size 9 Patch by Anita Grossman, and it'll come up. And then there'll be a little link to her video, which is on HG, it redirects you to HGTV. And I'm telling you, I learned something new, and hopefully we can get to that point. Let me see where I am. Good morning, everyone lurking while I get everything ready for my class. Yes, Annette, this would be a very good classroom project for your kiddos, I think. It's very basic. I was busy to find. Let's see, good morning. What, did I miss something? I must have missed someone. If I did, I'm so sorry, but good morning to you. Good morning, Dawn. I'm just going, I'm going to need to find that PDF. Yes. So let's go ahead and turn on everything. Ow. I hit my funny bone. I don't like that. Ooh, I'm not used to this table. Let me pull this out. Nothing like waking up in the morning and banging your knee on something. All right, so how we're going to do this. We are first going to, you can really construct how you like, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, these are my sides, and this is my top and bottom. So I'm going to put my sides on to the main fabric. So here's the main fabric. And this is, you know, focal fabric. So, and it's, you know, one direction. It's not tossed. So I'm going to come in here. And because this is such a big piece, and I'm not able to read anything that's going on there, I am going to come in here, and I had gotten these little kitty cat pins from a spooky box. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. And I found them and I thought, oh, how great would that be? Since it's Halloween, let's have some spooky pins. And these are nice and long. All right, so I have one side. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and live on the wild side. I'm gonna pin the other side as well. Again, you don't have to. I'm doing this just because it's such a large piece. It's also good if you're a beginner. This is how I'm actually going to teach this to some that are coming today. All right, so now I come in here and, oh, that's right. This machine is run by my knee, actually. It's kind of cool. And I'm going to stitch a 1/4 inch. I have to show you all my finishes, but I have to do that tomorrow because they're in the other room. I made a little ghost while I was on Lisa and Zed's Sunday Live. We had fun. I also went on and yes, I don't have a leader and ender project right here in front of me. That would have been great if I did. All right, now I am going to go ahead and do the other side. I've also gotten other patterns in emails for quick and easy ideas as well. I got one for Jenny Doan's double slice using layer cake, leftover layer cakes. So that will be one that I will actually do with my leftover layer cakes. And I'll just fit it for lap size. You know what, I'm just going to snip, not mess with this, since these are all straight. So now I have, look, these two sides. So now I can come in and take my top pieces, right? Here's one of my mug rugs I made years ago. And we're gonna put our little cornerstones on the side here. Now these I'm not going to pin. And then I'm going to just take the other one here, and I am just going to zip this one through as well. And again, I'm doing this all in real time so you can see how quick someone can make a quilt pretty quick if needed. And that's going to cut the chain since I just chain stitched that. And now I'm going to add this one, the other cornerstone, to the other side. this on the other side. And here we are. So we have now our two top pieces. Now you can go and iron these, right? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna iron them. You don't have to, but I'm going to iron them. So I'm gonna bring you over. Let me move my cart over. There we go. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to iron, or not iron, I'm gonna press. As you can see right here, I'm gonna press this. And I'm gonna set in my seam. And then I'm gonna flip it to the dark side. And I'm gonna come on this side. Again, do the same. I'm gonna just use my fingers kind of to make sure everything is not, none of these seams are flipping. And then I'm gonna come in here and press. And then I'm just gonna give everything a good press. And there we go, we have our first piece. And then for our cornerstones, since I pressed out, this time I'm pressing in. So I'm gonna, again, we're gonna press to the dark side. So set my seam in, bring this over, and press it back. And this way you can nest your seams. And come in here. Can you see right here? I'm just setting in my seam. All right, so now we have everything pressed lovely. I put that up because I'm finding it's leaving my mat here black. All right, so now we have our other pieces. They're all ready to go. And we'll move my rolly cart. And I will see if anybody has questions. I'm going to stop here for a second. So we have, let me make sure I'm saying hi to everyone. Hi, Linda. If I didn't say it, everyone likes the fabric, which is great. I loved that balloon fabric myself. I have made her Anita's Bow Twist Quilt. It is a free pattern on Robert Kaufman's website. Okay, Sheila, can you remind me that I don't have anything to write that down? You can send me an email and then I'll look that up. Rhonda, we need to make each one unique or put a name label on them. My sister is in a nursing home and they mixed her her robe up constantly until we realized another resident had the exact one. Okay, so I'm glad you just said that because that reminds me of stuff, housework that I need to, house cleaning. I don't know. I have to discuss some things with you all. Um, right now, the batting thing is going to be a bit of a thing because I'm getting a lot of tops in, which is great. So I will be accepting, and someone did email if I could use a Joann's gift card for batting. I will be buying my batting probably from Joann's because that's what's here. That's what seems to be the most economical. So if you would like to contribute a Joann's gift card, I'm happy to receive them. You can send them to my uh, PO box that's linked down below. Or you could just you can buy it and just have it shipped to me too. It's up to you from wherever you like to buy batting. Another thing that someone had asked me is about, like, Rhonda, labels. So I know spoon flour, and I've said this before. So Sean, the guy who sews, said he gets his labels done from a place called Spoon Flour. And I went on that site, and it's asking you for PDF and designs and all that. I'm not capable of doing that. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That's just not my forte. So if there is someone out there who is familiar with spoon flour and PDFs and making a label, I would love for you to contact me because I would like to put labels on here, and I would like the labels to read from, the Pastryqueen's Farm Adventures peeps and chickadees, or whatever, something cute like that, and donate, something like quilted with love or something like that. And then I could put the individual's name. I could have the hospital, I'll give them a marker or even go with them and write the names down. I would love to do something like that. But I do not really know where to begin on making something like that. And it doesn't have to be spoon flour. Maybe some of you all do labels yourselves, and I'm happy to accept labels and sent my way. It was written for her layer cake, but I actually totally did it scrappy. That's what Sheila said about that other one. Good morning, Joyce. We had a good time and promoted Leanna's wheelchair throws. Yes, you did. I've got homemade 10-inch picks, but they are mostly juvenile. Let's see. I'll be listening. Got to get the kiddos ready for school. Good morning, Yesenia. How many people are you expecting? Well, I was only expecting 3, and as the day has gone, as the weekend has passed, more and more have called me. So right now, I'm looking at maybe 8, but they may not all be here at one time, and maybe an in and out situation. I kind of just left it open. So we're open sewing. One person did say, can they come at 10? So open sew was supposed to start at 10:30, but it's going to start at 10. That's totally fine, and it'll go on all day. I'll stop it at 5 or earlier. I have set up 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 machines. I have one in my sewing room, which is 7, and of course I have 2 other ones I could pull out that are my daughter's sewing machine that I still have, my first sewing machine I sewed with, and my featherweight. So if more show up, well, we have plenty. That's a great idea for the labels. I thought so just because it's economical. When he said that you got a whole yard for, I don't remember what it was, I thought, oh my goodness, that is fabulous. I have labels, and they're tiny, teeny tiny labels that I got on Amazon that I put on my quilts. But for this, I wanted something, as Rhonda brought up, where you have the, person's name on there, and I wanted it from us as a collective group. All right, so I'm going to come over here, and we are going to go ahead. And I am going to pin, oops, you're probably not seeing this. Sorry. Remove my cart. There we are. Better view, I think so. Okay, so I'm going to come in here and nest my seams. And so far everything has been great. Yesterday, Honey helped me because honestly, I can't even take credit for the idea. My Honey's like, you having these ladies come and that they're all in different levels and some have never sewed. So maybe you should have some kits ready for them. And I said, what a great idea. And I'm going to tape up all my machines. I bought 1/4-inch feet. As a matter of fact, when I leave this live, I'm going to install all the 1/4-inch feet on all the antique machines. And I also have, look at this, super cute. This also came in a spooky box one year. Halloween markers, like tabs, whatever you want to call them. And then I'm going to pop a pin here in the center. And there we go. And just to save time, I'm going to do the other side. Same thing. Find this right here, the seams, nest them. Oops. Yep. And there we are. So when I did the cornerstones on some of these, because I did love this balloon center, all the cornerstones are not the same color. We have some that are brown, some that are the same. I mean, there's a variety to kind of make everyone's a little bit unique in its own way. Put that there. All right. I keep forgetting that this doesn't have the footrest or the foot pedal. So I'm going to come across here. Here we are, moving this. Now I'm going to come to this way. All right. And we're going to be making other different kinds of lap quilts. I'm going to be making some that are flannel, French flannel, so it also gives them you know, a fidget to play with on all the little, you know, corners that you snip. So let me see, maybe I need to be back here. So here it is. I mean, I think, you know, I'm so used to things that are intricate, and there are going to be some that are intricate, but you know, we do have to get 60 out, and I have to long arm them all, so that's great. But I'm going to show you something that actually Anita did on Simply Quilts, and this is where I learned something new. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to iron. So let's see. It is I think it's a good size. I do. Okay, so we're going to come over here and we are now going to press this down. I'll put that there. So there's like one of the quilts that I'm making that has this center is going to have like a goldish cornerstones. I pulled colors out from the center of this quilt. Oh, I didn't, well, you know what? I didn't set that seam. Oh well, stuff happens. So here is this. Oh, I didn't get the backing. I got, oh, is me. I said I was going to show you something new, and then I didn't even bring the backing for this. Actually, don't even know what backing I'm going to use for this. That's another thing, is that I'm going to have to have 108s, I think. I'm going to have to buy 108s, and Joann's is, well, actually, maybe Lynn could hook me up with some 108s to buy at a special price. Because she did have 108s. Didn't she, on sale for was it $7.50 a yard or something like that? I don't remember. Maybe not. Maybe it was 15. But, you know, I'm going to put this. So what Anita did was she did this into an envelope quilt. And I'm going to have to probably do that on tomorrow's live because I don't have the batting. I got the batting ready, but I didn't get the backing. And I don't have a backing right now that I could just pull. So I can't do that. So I'm just going to explain what I learned yesterday in her video. So she took this and did an envelope style quilt. She had the backing, the batting. And then she came in here on this side, right? And she opened it up and like birthed the quilt instead of like just leaving one side open and pulling it out that way. She actually birthed the quilt through that. And then she pulled it out, and then she said she had perfect corners everywhere and everything was perfect. The only thing that I didn't understand is after she had left that because the episode ended there, how she actually like re-sewed that part in. My guess is that when she went and birthed the quilt, she laid her seams back down, and then when she stitched in the ditch, she caught it in there. But that was something I had never seen before. So I haven't tried it, and I am going to try it because it's something I've never seen, and I think I want to just try it and see if it works out. So that's a great idea for the labels. Easy peasy. Lisa was talking about sending you some 108s. Oh, great. Maybe hand sewing. I never heard of that. I never heard of that either. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to attempt it. I'm going to watch that episode again because maybe I missed it. But yes, so what she did was, again, she unstitched a little spot. I don't know. We're gonna see. So here is one. And then what I have done here is I have a quilt rack, and I figured as people finish well, this one is a finished one, right? This is a tied fleece blanket that was donated, so I have that. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna put this right here. And I figured they could put their tops on here. So like here's a top. And this is my other top. And now I have this top to add to the pile. And we'll just have them on here. And then I think because some of these are in the parameters of just regular yardage, I think I could use regular yardage. It's just if I have a 108, I load up my whole long arm, you know that, and just start putting quilts all over there. But I definitely can use regular yardage. I just have to find some and match it. And maybe that's what I'll do today, because some of the folks who are coming are newbies. I'm going to help them because they're getting like sewing lesson as well as helping me sew these. And so I will be doing that, and maybe I can start pairing backs with yardage I have. Good morning, Sew with Debbie. If you all have not seen Debbie's channel, Sew with Debbie, I can't drop her link, but if you have not seen her channel, go check her out. She just actually uploaded another video of a scrappy quilt, which I absolutely love. I thought that would be so sweet for one of these wheelchair blankets. It's a little bit more in detail than something like what we just did, but I think it would be fun, especially out of scraps. So go check her out. Leaving the opening on the side would still give you crisp. I know, it does. But it was something new and I had never seen it before. And I thought, well, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it at least once, right? I got to try it once. I've got to tell you, I have been doing like envelope style things for like the mug rugs. And I just did the little ghost quilt envelope style. And these pins came in our Sew Sampler box. And I'm like, what do I need these for? I got to tell you, these are really great. I love them. I've been using them. And I really was skeptical, but I do love them. As a matter of fact, I think I might have to order some. There's clover, I think, and it said one hand pins. I don't know, I've been using them. So they've been great. But let me, you know what, I'm gonna get my little ghost quilt. There it is, my little ghost quilt. Again, this also could be a lap size quilt. Just do not add the eyes. We wouldn't want to freak anybody out. But you can just do, as you can see, just simple. These are charm pack. This, you know, one of these charm packs was like winter or something, and they were blues. So I used that with some scraps that I had in my 5-inch. So I'm all ready. I have the book, and now I have the ghosts. And starting, not tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going on a field trip. We're going pumpkin and apple picking. That's going to be so much fun. So I won't be doing that tomorrow, but starting Wednesday, I'll be going into every classroom with my ghosty quilt and my book and read to all the kiddos. I'm going to probably do, I'm going to say probably kindergarten to second, but I wouldn't be surprised if I had other teachers ask me to come in with the older kids. Love the pins once I figured out how they worked. Right, Barb? So if nobody's using them and saying, oh, here we go, another Sew Sampler box notion that I don't like, give them a try. And if not, you can always mail them my way because these are great. They really are. So I'm going to end it here. I know it's only about 40 minutes, but I have to change all the feet on all of my antique machines to the new 1/4-inch foot that I bought. And I also want to give them all a good oil. And I'm gonna have some treats. I'm going downstairs and I'm gonna make some food because we're gonna have food. I mean, come on, we're gonna be here all day. We have to have food. So I will be serving some chicken vegetable soup, and I'm making a salad. I'm going downstairs to make crudité with some dip or hummus. I haven't decided which one. And I'm also making my cowboy salsa. So it's that salsa that I actually made with you all. There is a video. It says the best Spanish salsa you'll ever have. Well, that's what I'm making with chips. And so I'm going to go down to do all that and get ready for tea, coffee, and I have to load up the refrigerator with some water and stuff like that. So everyone have a wonderful day. I can hopefully figure out something for the next time that I do this so that you all can join us. So everybody have a wonderful day. I'm so excited about today. Take care and keep up the good work. Bye.